On Saturday, August 2nd, Oscar Duarte is headlining a card in Chicago by Golden Boy Promotions as he takes on Kenneth Sims Jr. Super lightweights, with the winner possibly being positioned for a title shot. Let's talk about this fight and the matchups and what we might expect. When Oscar Duarte faces Kenneth Sims Jr. on Saturday, August 2nd, these two super lightweights are going to be jockeying for a position at a world title shot, if not by the end of the year, early next year. Golden Boy Promotions is behind this fight, but Duarte is a fighter that they've had in the wings, looking to replace the likes of Ryan Garcia, going all the way back to his fight against Garcia, which took place in December of 2023, where Duarte was stopped in the later rounds against Ryan. Now, when you talk about Kenneth Sims Jr., who's from Chicago, he's a boxer who has a lot of skills. Sims can box at range. He can even stand and fight on the inside. The only thing is he lacks the power punch to be able to put opponents in jeopardy. So this is going to be a typical matchup between a boxer and a puncher, where we look at Duarte as a slugger pretty much going into this fight, being billed as nowhere to run. Now, I don't expect Sims to run. I'm very much aware of who he is as a fighter. Being from Chicago myself, I understand that he brings his record of 22 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 8 KOs against Duarte, who's now 29-2 with 1 draw and 23 KOs. When you watch Duarte, he's a fighter that is kind of like what Ali used to call the washerwoman. He would wind up left to right with big shots. His main shot being an overhand right that he can deliver when he's at mid-range. Sims Jr. can box and he can switch orthodox to southpaw. His hand speed is very good. One of the things that I had hoped to see of him is that he learned to turn his shots over, because if you punch with precision, you can definitely hurt opponents. The problem here will be if Sims is able to maintain focus. If he's maintaining focus throughout the entire fight, he can use the intelligence and ring smart to keep Duarte guessing and chasing. But it remains to be seen if he'll be able to do that under the scrutiny of a 12-round fight where he has to be aware at all times. Going in, I'm favoring Duarte based on how he's been able to get after opponents. But if Sims is able to keep what I call that focus throughout the rounds, he can win these rounds and make Duarte look silly. But it's a tall task. I expect Duarte to come out on top, though I am pulling heavily for Sims Jr. In the co-main event, we're looking at a fight with Regis Prograis as he's coming in against Jojo Diaz. And Prograis' record now is 29-3 with 24 KOs, and Diaz is now 34-7 with 1 draw and 15 KOs. Both of these men need a win. Very importantly, the winner of this fight will put himself and keep himself in contention. But I don't expect Diaz to win this fight because he's had his troubles And what's also happened with him is he's been a fighter who has had some outside of the ring issues that may have kept his focus off track. And as he has aged, he may now be on the way out. But it's unfortunate because the division is still wide open. I expect Prograde to prevail in this fight, but it'll be hard fought. What do you think? This is Stormy D-Man. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and Liberated Perspective, a third eye view of the world. For more content such as this, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Let me know who you've got in these matches. Peace to everyone out there, and everyone please remain safe.